Happy Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Welcome to our home. And it would be so good to have your company. I hope that you're enjoying your Christmas morning, and it'd be lovely to see a few of you. So let's just see if our friends can find us. Grace is in the room with yourself. She's down in the kitchen. The turkey's already cooked. I'm in full kitchen mode. And then I realised that the batteries had gone dead. So there's a little bit of a scramble right at the last minute there. But we're here, and we've got our tea and our coffee and our mince pie. So what about you? Come on in. Just for 15 minutes, just for 20 minutes, just to hang out together, to say Happy Christmas to each other, Merry Christmas, ho, 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 and all that good stuff. Now let me see if I can find my friends. Where are you? Let me just look where you are. Oh, there you are. Merry Christmas. Lovely to see you, Ken and Lorraine and Naheed. Here they come. Oh, what a pleasure. Wow, there are loads of us already. Isn't that great? So I know that a lot of you will be busy going to families, or you will have families coming here. Look, we've got friends from Cornwall. Come on, tell us where you all are. Come on, make this clarity get together global. Let's make it international. Come on. I want to know where you are. So Grace is in the kitchen with me. We're in Crowborough in East Sussex. Dave has just come to give me a pillow. Thank you so much, Dave.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers, love. I know. Merry Christmas, Dave, right?
Merry Christmas to one and all.
I wanted to use my pillow. Thanks, Dave. Oh, my back. Right. Come on in. Oh, who's having a battery issue? Ah, no, that's fine. We're all ready. It was me having a battery issue. I'm just using that lovely pillow. Thank you very much, Janet. Anyway, come on in. Great to have your company. Yeah, look at you all. Are you having a nice Christmas? What did you do yesterday evening? Marion is here from Germany. Ellen is here from Norway. Isn't it lovely? Hey? And who's already been on a walk? Chilly walk with the dogs. Pat. Nice. I haven't had time to do that yet. I was too busy nursing a turkey. We've got an Arga. Thing about an Arga is it's either it doesn't have a lot of settings, you know. It's either cold, warm, or hot. So I scraped a turkey at 6 o'clock this morning, and I think the Arga was a little bit too hot. So the way to turn it down, wait for it, is open the door. I know. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the turkey was getting cooked way too quickly. I thought, and according to Kelly Bronze, Paul Kelly says, don't use foil. So it's like, well, if I don't use foil, we're going to cremate this little fella. So it was quite comical, really. Had the door open, the thermometer in out. Anyway, it's done now. It's sitting resting. Apparently, it continues to cook. At the moment, but it was really chill. Everything's chill in the house, and we're looking forward. Mum and Steve and Sheila are going to be over in about an hour, so it'd be really nice to hang out with you and for you to be able to chat to each other. I mean, you do all year, so why wouldn't you now? You know. The other thing, of course, is so now instead of looking at the camera, I'm looking at all the I'm looking at all our friends and following the chat. You see, usually I don't do that. There you go. Cumbria, Sue, Lester, Elaine, and Annie's turkey's resting too. Yeah, nice, eh? Yeah, happy Christmas, everybody. You know, I hope you have a really, really brilliant time. So we've had yesterday evening. It's happy tears. Yesterday evening we had our German celebration. It was so lovely, you know, really quiet, just the four of us. It was great. And yeah, no children, apart from our grown-up children, you know, but it was just so nice. And we watched a great film. It's called This Is Christmas, the one about the train. So good. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. I highly recommend it. And then we watched Love Actually again. But This Is Christmas is a great film if you haven't seen it. It was great on the blog a couple of days ago. I loved all your ideas for different films. I'm going to go and have a look at that again and make a little list of ones that I haven't seen yet, or remind me of some that I have. How have you found the 100 days countdown? Have you enjoyed it? Tell me. It was quite a mission. Jazz and I teed that one up together. And so I've been writing it, and she's been queuing up the website. It's been good though. Enjoyed it. Sheila, thank you so much for those beautiful books. Thank you. Yeah. So the 100-day countdown, I've really enjoyed it because it got me back in that blog routine. I mean, I used to blog every day for years. That's why it was called One Day at a Time, And I look forward to reading them every day. Nice. Happy Christmas in Scotland. There we go. It's going so fast. Louise in Scotland, welcome. If I don't see you, it's because it's flying through here and I'm not very quick. Carol, we're in Leckhampstead with Peter's sister and hubby. Happy Christmas, Carol. And Betty and Alison. See, usually I don't name check, but I just feel it's really important that you all, that we touch base today. Crucial. Nice. You went easy on the clues, Barbara, but the anagram is hard. I know. It was funny. I said, I can't get it right for getting it wrong. Last year, everybody was saying it was too difficult. This year, I made the clues super easy. Hello, Lillian. Hello, Hillary. I made the clues super easy. And now everybody's throwing all their toys out the pram because the anagram is so difficult. You see, I agreed with you for a little while there because it was such a long time ago since I wrote it all and did all that. Love the 100 Days blog. Cool. Yeah, it was quite comical, really, because I spent, I can't remember, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I did it such a long time ago because, of course, I have to, because it has to be done in November for December. And then I thought, what was the anagram, actually? I couldn't remember, and I hadn't written it down, and nobody seemed to remember it well. So I had to do it. I found it, and I know what it is. Yeah, and if I can find it, you can find it. But at one point, where you were all saying, "Oh, I can't think of it. I can't think of it," I almost wanted to write, "Nor can I," and I thought that might really put the cat among the pigeons. Merry Christmas, Shirley. Come on in. So, have you got a mince pie? I've got a nice coffee. My tea's gone cold. Yeah, so the 100 Days countdown was great. And okay, so the anagram, I'll give you a clue. Yeah? Gracie, are you there? Oh, hang on. Didn't mean to call you, Grace. Sorry, darling. There she is. Okay. It's really nice having the kids home, We've had a really lovely week. A little bit of work, but it's been real chill, And you reach an age where presents, we live in such abundance, don't we? We have so much more of everything than we need, So yesterday it was gift giving, but it was a real thoughtful kind of gift giving, like really nice, small, thoughtful things. So that was very nice, Now, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, clue. Okay, I'll give you a clue. Who has struggled to... Okay, let me saddle the horse differently. Without giving it away and actually posting what the anagram spells out, who has figured it out? That's what I want to know first, whether it was actually doable, because I figured it out. But of course, it came to me because I'd concocted it to start with. Lynn's found it. Okay, I only needed one person to find it to know that I'm on the right track. Good. Wasn't too bad, was it? And once you know it's me that wrote it, there you go, Liz found it. There you go, she found it on the 23rd. She was just waiting for one letter. Clever girl. Jill finding it difficult, right? Okay, we've got a couple of struggling with the anagram. Catherine, well, you've had a lot on your plate, girlfriend. Have you moved in? Yes, you have. I read that somewhere. I hope that it hasn't been too hectic moving into your new home. Onwards and upwards with vigor. It'll be lovely when it's all done. Eh? Be lovely when it's all done. And I know, you know what else is lovely? Jackie Cooling, there she is. If you can't figure it out, we're right in the cart. Oh, if you can't figure it out. Oh, no. I know. That's what I said to Grace. Christ, if I can't figure it out, then they're doomed. I got the loveliest letter or message from Jackie Cooling with a little video of her nieces and nephews, or great nieces and nephews, maybe even. And she'd made them, you know, those beautiful little angels. She'd given them 2 little angels for Christmas decorations, and then she sent me a video of them putting them on the tree. It was so lovely. And right at the end of the video, the parent said, and what do you say? And the little girl said, thank you, Jacqueline. Ah, it was so cute. So Jazz is in the room with us. Happy Christmas, Jazz. I hope you're having a great one. And I think on behalf of everybody in the room, I think we should have a little round of applause for Jazz, because she's kept that design team. She's kept that going. All those beautiful new things that have been coming through. I mean, it's a bit of a, you know, teamwork makes the dream work. Jazz and I are an awesome team. And of course, Lisa, not to be forgotten, you know, but Jazz is instrumental in designing and bringing us those amazing plates and stamps and stencils. She's quite something, you know. It's quite and Lisa's. I've got to say, Lisa's. She's cut from the same cloth, and you give them a little idea. I'll walk in and say, "Hey, Jazz, I've doodled this or I've drawn this," and she'll go, "Oh, I love that." And 2 hours later, I'll go back and she's created a whole collection from this. You know, amazing, really amazing. So we're really lucky. We're really lucky. And I would say, I don't know about you, but I mean, in September, Jazz and I, we were in a bit of a financial pickle at Clarity. It happens. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. Got to be truthful. And I said to Jazz, we got a situation. She says, and I'll never forget where she goes, let's throw everything at it. I said, okay, the challenge is on. And then from September, honestly, Jazz and I, we were throwing everything at it. And to the point where you were saying, slow down with the new. It's wonderful, but we can't keep up. So then Jazz and I said, okay, we'll give them a breather for a week or a weekend. Oh, clue. Did I forget? I'm sorry. Sorry, Catherine. That's so funny. I was going to give you a clue. Okay, this is the clue because I think this helps. I'm not going to make it too difficult. It's 4 words. That's a good clue. Is that a good enough clue? Jacqueline Cooling. I'm going to call you Jacqueline from now on, Jackie. No wonder we're poorer. No, you've got to turn that round. Thank you. We're still here. Oh no. Absolutely marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. You know, when we say teamwork makes the dream work, did you not realise you were part of the team? Big shout out to Paul as well. I know he's not in the room. He sent me a message this morning. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. He's probably gone home and slept for a week. I mean, we are richer in products. Thank you, Sharon. Ain't that the truth? No, Barbara, we need more. And that can be arranged. Well, Speaking of more, Jazz and I, when did we get together, Jazz? Was it Monday? Yeah, Tuesday was Christmas Eve. I can't remember. I'm losing track. Yesterday was Christmas Eve. Tuesday I popped in to see you, didn't I? And I'm telling you now, we've got some fabulous stuff lined up. So good. My mum always called me Jacqueline. First Christmas without her. I understand, Jackie. Well, we'll call you Jacqueline from now on then. There you go, Jacqueline. I love the name Jacqueline. I think it's beautiful. Jacqueline sounds almost French. And don't worry, Catherine. I got it at the back of my mind. I'm just playing with you. I know I'm going to give you a clue. I've already given it to you. 4 words. There you go. Is that good enough? I've got 5 words and 2 extra letters. Well, Barbara Claire Brown. How did you manage that? That's very clever. That's very, very clever. I'm like, oh my God, I hope I've got it right. And Jacqueline's second name is Grace. Well, I'll be. Isn't it a lovely name? I always knew Grace was going to be a Grace. Even before I met her dad. I always said, if I have a daughter, her name will be Grace. And I've definitely got a Grace. You're not winning then. Did you see what Lynn's just written? So who was it that had half a dozen words and 2 spare letters? Her response is, you're not winning then. Back to the drawing board. Okay. Oh. Back to the drawing board. 4 words. Okay. No, I'm not giving you all the syllables. That'll give it away. Okay. If you can, it's 4 words. That helps a lot. And I could tell you that what the one of the words, Grace, what do you think? One of the words. No, I won't tell you that. Make it too easy. Another great, and I've just heard that Lou is in the room with us today as well. Happy Christmas, Louise. So she's been an amazing addition to the Clarity Fold. Thing is, Louise was with us for years beforehand, before lockdown, weren't you, love? And then she moved up to London, you know, for personal reasons. But we always stayed in touch. Now she's moved back to Edenbridge again. Well, come on back. And the thing is, she's such a talented parcher. So it's been marvelous having her. She's just got this lovely, quiet, calm, just so talented as well. So it's lovely having her there. Happy Christmas, Louise. I've got to tell. No, I'm going to tell you something really funny now. So when I write on the computer, do you ever do that when you're writing really fast? You flip letters. You know, like because. When I write because, and I don't know what it is with, there are 2 words that I get wrong every single time. And it's really funny. Every time I write because, when I'm doing a blog, because I get the A and the U asked about face. So it's UA every time. And I bet over the years you've seen when I've missed it in the edit. Right. And I always write because UA. And the other thing that I always get wrong is Louise. So I'll write, for example, and don't forget to join lovely, and I want to write Louise and I write lousy every time. And every time I curl up laughing because it says, and don't forget to join lovely lousy. I love you so much, Louise. And then I thought, right, I better start calling her Lou. But then you're not a Lou to me, you're Louise. So if I ever write lousy, Louise, it's just because my fingers go faster, or my brain goes faster than my fingers. Yeah, but it makes me chuckle every time. So don't forget to join Lousy on Tuesday at 10 o'clock. And Lousy will be heading up an amazing 1, 2, 3 course. And then it's like, back it up, Louise. Happy Christmas, Louise. These are the things you didn't hear about. And having a Spanish and English keyboard, I come up with some interesting nonsense words. I bet you do, Lorraine. Do you know what? And the kids, when they nick my phone, they go, why have you got it set to German? I've got a German one with all the umlauts in it. I said, I don't know. I can't unset it. Never mind. Do you like mince pies? Very sorry, late on parade. Come on in, Margaret. It's good to have your company. The kids aren't fans of mince pies, but I love them. Yesterday, I made some awesome sausage rolls. All right, proper. And funny enough, this year, I think I've spent less money on Christmas because I shopped at Marks and Spencer's, which is a bit weird, isn't it? Because that's the expensive shop. But I think what it is, and I remember this when my nan used to shop at Marks. And it's a considered purchase, isn't it? Everything you buy at Marks, you kind of look at it and you go, how much? And then in Sainsbury's, it's buy 3, get 4 free, right? So you end up with way more than you need, right? In Marks, you buy sausage meat and you think, okay, that's a lot of money for a pound of sausage meat. But I'll tell you what, you don't get 3 pounds of sausage meat, you get 1 pound. And it's really, really good. So this year, I went shopping. We've got this really lovely Marks and Spencer's food hall near us now, near Uckfield. Really lovely, like brand new. And you wonder, you think, why have they built a Marks and Spencer's food hall in the middle of a field, in the middle of nowhere, right on the edge of the forest? You think that, the car park is always rammed. You know what I mean? They've even put a Starbucks or something, a Starbucks or a Costa or something, which I flatly refuse to use because I'm not paying 10 quid for 2 coffees. But I will go to Marks and Spencer. And I think because the prices at Marks are elevated, I mean, this is not just any old mince pie, is it? It's Marks and Spencer's mince pie. You don't buy as much. That's my theory. I've really kept it down. And instead of going for the big shop, I've gone and bought a couple of little bits. Then I've come home and I've looked at them and I thought, okay, maybe I'll top that up with a little bit of that. I just like going to that shop, which is unusual for me because I'm not a supermarket shopper. But it's such a pleasure. The aisles are really big. The food is really excellent. The way they display it, it's like, it's not Harrods, you know what I mean? It's not Harrods food hall, but it is very nice. Go to the other end of the extreme, Lidl's, where it's all in boxes. And I like Lidl's, don't get me wrong, because you get a lot of really nice German things at Lidl's. And it's super cheap. But you buy so much because it's cheap. You buy so much, you throw half of it away. So for 2 of us or 4 of us, it's almost false economy, And that might work if you've got like a house full, but we really don't. So I've found this year that Christmas has been a lot less hectic and less expensive, less stressful, I don't know. It's just been a pleasant time, and it's really been, I've really enjoyed the SHAC, like the last 4 or 5 weeks of the SHAC. I think you have as well. When we started with, what did we do first? The triangle trees. When I got on that little trail of the little triangle trees and then the baubles. Was it baubles? Yeah, we did the baubles in the pine branch. And then last week when we flipped them and made balloons out of them and triangle people. So really nice, and really, what does Ken say? It's where you started all those years ago. I did, Ken. Yeah, full cycle. Marks and Spencer's, Hempstead Valley. Do you remember, Ken, when I had to stand there, a 6-foot table? Oh, Ken, you're going to make me cry. And the kids were so small, and they used to sit under the table. And then Dad used to come and get them, and then they'd go to Mum's. They'd go to Mum and Dad's while I was selling me stamps outside Marks and Spencer's. Cool, we did have a laugh. And that's how I met Ken all those years ago. Do you remember, Ken? God, blimey. That was Marks and Spencer's at Hempstead Valley. That's still very good too. Lillian, have a lovely Christmas, darling. Happy Christmas. Always a pleasure to see you. Yeah, God, blimey. Those were the days, weren't they? So I'm going back. Let me see. That would be 1995. You are joking. Is that 30 years ago, Ken? It is 30 years ago. 30 years ago. Oh my God, I've got my apron on. I've got my apron on because I'm in cooking mode today. You changed my life for the better. Oh, Ken. And you changed mine for the better too. Yeah, you did. I'd just come back from the States, hadn't I? I didn't know what was going on. And Ken helped me. He told me about a stamp show up at the Commonwealth Institute, wasn't it? At Kensington. Oh, yeah, I remember. Anyway, I tell you what I was going to do. I was going to show you, because I got so many beautiful cards from yourselves. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice? Grace says we can still sit under the table if you like. Just be careful what you wish for, Grace. God, we've come a long way though, haven't we? We really have come a long way. Has it helped telling you it's 4 words? Hubby's my human dustbin. Nothing gets thrown away. I know we do. We do live in excess, don't we? These are very good. These are not just your normal, your run-of-the-mill mince pies. These are your M&S mince pies. I know. You need one. Right, let's have a look at these cards because, I mean, that really is the essence, isn't it, of what we do. You know, we make cards, and I'm terrible for making cards and sending, and I don't know. I've yet to work out that you have to actually put it in an envelope and put the name on the address, on the name and the address on the envelope, and then take it to the post office. You know, all these things are still elude me most years. I'm rubbish. But I'm good at rocking up at 10 o'clock on a Monday morning. I mean, M&S mince pies are lovely. I think so too. Should we have a look at some of these cards? Because even though I'm really bad and I didn't send you all a card, I did make the one that went out in the club though. I mean, I did make the card that Lisa then printed. Does that count? Well, I couldn't make 2,000 cards. I couldn't make 20. Let's have a look. So we've got some really beautiful cards. Would you like to have a look at them? I don't post as many these days because of the cost of stamps. Now, I wouldn't. I tell you what it is as well, because my mum is German. The German kind of thinking is that you should send cards to people that you're not going to see. So the English tradition of Happy Christmas and then giving a card that says Happy Christmas is a bit like, it doesn't sit with me because I always be careful what I'm saying here because I built a business off this. But the Germans, they tend to send cards to people that they're not going to see. So in other towns or other countries. Yeah. And I can't even get that right. But there you go. There's still time. What do we say here? Leslie says the boyfriend of one of my friends presented her with a cake, giving her name as Laos, not Louise. Leslie says the boyfriend of one of my friends presented her with a cake, giving her name as Laos, oh, not Louise. He never lived it down. Laos. That's nearly as bad as lousy. We love Louise. Right, let's have a look at some of this beautiful artwork, shall we? So I want to thank you, and on behalf of everybody at Clarity as well, for all your generosity. We've been receiving box of chocolates, box of cream teas, boxes of cookies, of brownies, just so many beautiful gifts from yourselves for everybody. Very, very kind, very generous, not least the cards as well. And so I scurried, Grace, not I asked Grace to do this. So she went round the house today getting all the cards because they're all on display. And she picked them all and put them all on a tray for me so that I could show you. And so that's what I want to do now, is show you some of these beautiful cards. How do you fancy that? A little, let's have a little, nearly as bad as that Valentine's card where I got called Sweaty instead of Sweetie. Grace. That's so funny. I remember it. Grace got a Valentine's card and the guy, he wrote for my sweaty Grace instead of for my sweetie. That's pretty good. I remember my brother sent me a card and it said, to the best grill in the world. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look. This is gorgeous. These are those backgrounds from Jazz with the birches. Really nice, from Zara. Thank you for all your inspiration this year. I'm looking forward to all you have to share in, all you have in store for 2026. Thank you. Yeah, and that's to Dave as well. Dave's been brilliant this year, you know. He's come up with so many superb ideas. Isn't that a lovely one? That's that lino cutting that I did. Nice card. With love from Elaine Milner. Dear old friend. Love Elaine. These are loads of really good, what have we got here? Doreen. Thank you for all your time and energy given to help us crafters. I appreciate it so much. Your products are amazing. And with your help, I make cards to sell. Oh, well, good. And for the work of, and now for a roof and new roof at Keensham's Baptist Church. They sell well. Many thanks again. Love from Doreen Ely. Isn't that lovely? Well, I'm not surprised they sell well. Isn't that gorgeous? Thank you, Doreen. Dear Barb, I only found the SHAC last year around N for Nativity. I knew it was there, but I was busy doing other things. During lockdown, I volunteered to make scrubs for the poor scrubs for the poor beleaguered NHS staff. Wow. Thank you. She's been doing it for 6 months and she looks forward to the club newsletter every month. And putting the inch and centimetre measurements side by side on the instructions is brilliant. I don't know how you achieve as much as you do. Please look after yourselves. Well, Eileen, I'll tell you how we achieve as much as we do. Fabulous card. We achieve as much as we do because we have a fantastic team. Ken, I'm told you're leaving. Lots of love. Happy Christmas. Give Anita a big kiss from me. Enjoy the kids today and the grandchildren. I hope that things go smoothly. Lots of love. Right. So this is a lovely one from Eileen. This is a nice one. Love the browns on that. Anne, Broken Bro. Broken Bro? Broken Bro. Dear Barbara, I'd like to wish you and your family, including the Clarity family, the very best wishes for the holiday seasons. Health and happiness for the coming year. There's that lovely font as well. You got nice handwriting, Anne. Isn't that nice? Handmade cards. There's nothing like it, eh? These are all going back on display, you know. I'll tell you that. Oh, look. Isn't that a pretty one? So it's like an aperture die. I like it. Ellen is from Norway. Very nice, Ellen. And I love your writing. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Wishing you and your family a very happy and peaceful Christmas. Thank you, Ellen. Very nice. And this one is a parchment one. I love the way you've done that. Let's have a look. Sheila Stacey. Thank you so much, Sheila. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for all you do for your Clarity family. Oh, Sheila, what would we do without you? There you go. Isn't that nice? Nahid. Dear Barbara, Dave, Grace and Mark, wishing you warmth and peace in moments that make your hearts feel light. Ah, that's a lovely way to put it. Thank you, Nahid. Nice. Love that. Love that. 'Twas the night, an old favourite, Jacqueline. Jacqueline. Thank you so much. Lots of love, Jackie and John. There, Jacqueline. Really nice. 'Twas the night. Look, see, it's all the old favourites. Sue Carpenter. Lovely. I wonder if Sue's in the room. Everyone on the Clarity team, here's to another year of crafting. Too right, Sue. I love this. This is nice. Glynis and Peter. Isn't that lovely? Cool, they've had a rough year. I hope that Glynis is doing well, and I hope that Peter is okay. You know, I hope that I don't know if they're in the room, but I bet she'll watch. If she's not, she'll come back in and watch. Glynis, Peter, thank you so much for everything you do. If you don't know Glynis, she's the lady that does the snip clinic. She's in a wheelchair and she always does the snip clinic at the open days. And they've had a lot of a challenge, and they're going through it at the moment, health-wise, both of them. And so I hope that they have a good Christmas. Now here's one. Oh, looky here. So this is done with fabric. Isn't that nice? Prue. Oh, now that's interesting. So Prue, she's not even one of the Clarity crew. She is my dental hygienist. She's beautiful. She's a Kiwi. I love her, and I've known her for a decade, loads and loads of years. And she's really tall and beautiful, and I really like her. She's a New Zealand girl, and she married the dentist, and I don't know. Anyway, so I got a letter to tell me that she and Pedja are moving to New Zealand next year. So I'm going to have to go in and see her. But what's really lovely, she knows that I'm an arty person, and so she's really gone all in with this lovely card, and isn't that nice? That's my cup of tea. So, you know, the thing about handmade cards is you always keep. I got boxes of these. You never throw handmade cards away, do you? You just don't. You know, I think that's the charm of it all. Let's have a look at this one. This is a nice one. So isn't that done nicely? All dies. From Sheila Metzler and Mike. Done very nicely, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? Thank you so much, Sheila. Yeah, she's a good woman. She's on the design team, and she always she thinks so much outside the box, like Jane Telford. So this is Jane. She's used Sam Crow's. I must call Sam. I haven't spoken to Glynis. Is there? Hi, Glynis. Nice to have your company, darling. Yes, I haven't spoken to Sam. I must give her a ring. These are Sam's stamps, and this is Jane that's done this one. There you go. Jane Telford and Colin. Beautiful. Funky. Really cool. And then this one is nice. I like that. It's all scribbled. I wonder who's done that. Ah, Jilly at work. She's quite very arty, very mixed media girl. Jilly is. And then we've got Lisa and Richard. Lisa and Richard always in the room. I wonder if they're with us today. Lisa and Richard Gray. Now they've been in the wars as well. I hope they're feeling a bit better. Thank you so much for the lovely card, though. If they're not here, they'll pop in and see us later, I know. Here's another nice one. So these are the Jane Nestorenko, the sampler, aren't they? Who have we got here? Janet, Olivia, and Leah. I love what you've done here, Barbara and team. You've got all this loveliness, you know, and an embedder. Well, brilliant. Aren't they beautiful cards? This is a nice one. I know who this is. If this isn't Tina Morris, I'll eat my hat. Tina, she's had another one that's had a rough year. It's been a year, hasn't it, Tina? There you go, Tina and Graham. So this is Christina Morris, and you may know Tina from the design team. When we were at the open days, she didn't this year because she just lost her mum, but she usually does the make and takes. So this is a cool one, isn't it? Really nice. She's used those wreath stamps that Jazz designed at the beginning of this year to go with the stamp pens that Dave designed. Do you remember? Yeah. But doesn't this look lovely? It's like a kind of a grid. So it's the background's like that, and then these bits are stuck on over the top. So you'd think that these bits were the bits that were stuck on, and it was a black card. Optical illusion. But actually, when you feel it, look. I know, a little bit of dissecting. Can't help yourself, Barbara, can you? Merry Christmas to everyone. Ho, ho, ho. Linda Walker. See, I love these stamps with the little apertures, look. Oh, because they come with the dies, don't they? Oh, I love this, Linda. Absolutely gorgeous. Isn't it? Don't they look good? I really like these. I designed these myself. Barbara and Dave, Grace and Mark, a big thank you. And I hope you have a lovely Christmas. Love, Linda Walker. Well, love, Linda Walker. Thank you, Linda. And a big happy Christmas back at you. Oh, this is an interesting one. So now this is a gingerbread man with buttons in felt. Isn't he cool? I wonder who's done this. Pam Kershaw. Well, Pam, that is lovely. And it's great to see that you're still going for it. Nice. Thank you very much, Pam. I like that one. That's lovely, isn't it? We've still got loads of felt. I was thinking that I ought to get the felt out. And I bet I know without looking. I bet this is Dee. I bet. Dee. Got to get hold of her today as well. I've been so bad because the kids are here. Like my friends, I've really neglected them, you know, and I'm from that old school that sort of, you know, you pick the phone up and say Happy Christmas. I've got to ring Linda Williams as well. You know, texting, yeah, but you should really pick the phone up and say something, shouldn't you? I think so. So this is Dee. I must give her a call. Thank you, Dee. One of the most talented card makers I've ever met. And this is lovely as well. I love it. So we've got parchment mounted on one of Sam's papers. Ah, Elizabeth. Oh, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Absolutely marvellous. Elizabeth. You may know Elizabeth. She's often at the open day. She comes in a wheelchair with her mum. Fabulous, very clever young woman. And she's the famous Elizabeth that always says, the more you do, the better you get. And the better you get, the more you want to do. Thank you, Elizabeth. Absolutely marvellous. Cool. This is a nice one. Love that. Classy. Isn't that nice with a bit of Miri card and an embedder? Now that's a card you'd buy in the shop, isn't it? Sue. Here's to another great year of crafting in 2026 from Sue. Yeah, but Sue who? Sue who? Come on. Which Sue did this then? It's lovely. I want to know which Sue. This is a nice one. Santa Claus is coming to town. Isn't that nice? Look. Oh, could this be Marion. No, it's Penny. Thank you so much, Penny. I love it. I love it. That's a die. These handmade cards are something else, aren't they? This is a gorgeous one. I like this. So this one is another Glynis. Why have I got? Have I got two Glynis ones? Oh, I must have got the team one as well. Look at that embroidery one. Isn't that gorgeous? Look. I love it. That's so nice, Glynis. Maybe when you come to the open days in June, maybe we could get you doing a little mini workshop. Instead of the snip clinic, maybe we could get you to do a little mini workshop with the embroidery. Hey? I'll come and get you. Fabulous. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. And there's another one. Now, who's done this? Let's have a look. Josie. So she's the designer who made all these wonderful grids plates. So that's Josie. Yeah, she's on the design team too. Absolutely marvelous. And then we've got Linda Dewar. I love this too. Very mixed media. Isn't that nice? So look, your tweet. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now let's see, what have I got here? I've got nearly done. Nearly done. Now, what have we got here now? Let's see. This looks pretty cool. Oh, I know what this is. This is from Becky. Yes, this is our niece. That's one of our nieces. That's Dave's sister's son's daughter. Oh, family. Yeah, she's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous little girl. So we have another artist in the making. I can see that. Right, quick pause. Little bit of mince pie. And then we've got another maybe 5 or 6. And then I'll let you go. And I'm going to go and figure out what to do with all the trimmings. All the trimmings. Because that's what it's all about really as well, isn't it? I saw on the telly the other day, and I don't know if it was an ad or what it was, but the plate was piled up like that. And I thought, that doesn't even look appetizing when it's piled up like that. I think it was like something ridiculous, like the Furniture Village. Mark curled up at me. He said, you should be on the Gogglebox, you two. Because we were watching, something on the telly. And I think it was Furniture Village, you might know it. And they were all sitting, and I don't know why, but they were all sitting having their Christmas dinner, and all the table was chock-a-block with food. And then the mum came skipping out the kitchen with about, I'd say it was about an 18 to 20 pound turkey, like massive, right? And I said, that's got to be plastic. She couldn't lift that. And it was perfectly baked, beautifully browned, the little white bits on the, it was ridiculous. And I said, and I was just sitting there having a little conversation with myself, as you do. And I said, that's a plastic one. That's not a real turkey. And I'd forgotten that Mark was there. I said, she couldn't bloody lift it, Mark. It was funny, isn't it? Are we getting another clue, Barbara? Another clue? Are we getting another clue, Barbara? 4 words. 4 words, okay? Third word. I might tell you what the third word is. Third word, it's got 3 letters and begins with A. There you go. That's all I'm saying. Third word, 3 letters, begins with A. How's that sound? Good. Can't make it too easy. I love this one. I really love this. This is done with a stencil, I think. Linda Spencer, one of the design team. Isn't that pretty? It's really nice. Nice. Ah, Marion. So schön, so schön. Yeah, look. So oder ähnlich kommt es in Cornwall zur Weihnachtszeit, könnte es in Cornwall zur Weihnachtszeit ausgesehen haben. It's really lovely, all the way from Germany. And it's about Cornwall. and I've been getting an education on Cornwall. Mit herzlichen weihnachtlichen Grüßen von Marion. Isn't that beautiful? She's got writing just like my mum. Thank you, Marion. And then inside, this is what I love about the way Marion sent us the most generous, beautiful Christmas box with cookies and just little gifts and then loads of things about Cornwall, little newspaper cuttings. And it's so interesting to see how the Germans perceive our country, you know. So I'm saving this because I want to read that in à la Roue. But you know, the thing about the way Marion does it is she makes it all little packets and little pockets and little things like this. And so it took, oh my goodness, Dave and I, we spent a good hour sitting at the Aga, opening a little parcel, looking at all the little pockets, and so thoughtful. Dave was so, I mean, I knew that that's what Marion does because she's done it many times, but it's just so beautiful. Echt, Marion, du machst uns eine große, große Freude. Now, let me see. So thank you. This is a lovely one as well. All in one plate, I think. Jill Norton. Well, I'm sorry that you're feeling under the weather, Jill, but I think you've done a cracking job. Onwards and upwards with vigour in the new year, huh? Yeah, I think so too. And then we've got one here. I like that. I really like that. You know, that less is more. What a beautiful, isn't it nice? A little bit of colour, little flash of colour. Christmas wishes to Barbara, wishing you a very happy Christmas. Love from Hilary Quinn. Thank you, Hilary. I love it. And then we've got a couple more, and then we're done. Season's greetings. I like this one as well, with the designer paper. So much work. Beryl Shepherd. Beryl. Oh my goodness, one of the most beautiful women. She's the same age as Mum. She's 88 now, 89 perhaps. And she always comes to the open days, but she's incredibly beautiful. When I see Mum and her together, I think, God, are you crackers when you were younger? Just so lovely, you know. And so, Beryl, you may not be watching now, but I hope you watch it later. Thank you for the fantastic card. And then last but not least, who have we got here? Carol P. Carol Pangstello, one of my favourite people in the world. Look, isn't that gorgeous? So sweet. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Dear Barbara and Dave, wishing you both a very Merry Christmas, and we hope you have a wonderful time. Lots of love for your family and friends. Let's hope 2026 will be a fantastic year for us all. Isn't that the truth? Much love, Carol P. and Peter. P.S. I've named the penguins Berries and Cream. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I was being an idiot in the SHAC a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about ads. I don't know if you I bet you were there anyway. Anyway, Carol remembered the Berries and Cream boy. Yeah. It's a great community that we have here, and it's so special and lovely, you know. We're so fortunate. We're so fortunate to have found each other. You know, lockdown and COVID was such a shocking phase, wasn't it, in our lives? But one of the best things that came out of it was the SHAC. And from the SHAC, this is where all this comes from, really, doesn't it? So thank you for the beautiful cards. You know, you're never going to find cards like this in a shop. These are so beautiful, you know. And I appreciate the time that you take to make the cards for us here at Clarity. So it's really, really special. Thank you very, very much. And there you go. We've spent a whole hour together. I haven't even finished my mince pie. And what about you, good people? Have you got people coming over, or are you going somewhere? What are you up to? Nahid, have a wonderful Christmas, you know? Yeah. Well, Mum and Steve and Sheila will be rocking up any minute now. So I'm going to love you and leave you because I better go and put the kettle on. We have guests coming. So have a smashing Christmas. And if you're on your own and you're feeling sad because of absent friends, or just remember that this is just one day. This too shall pass. Make a lovely card. Make a birthday card. Watch a good film. You know, go for a walk. Ring a friend. Write a letter. Think of somebody who's worse off than you. You know? Think of somebody that you know that's worse off than you are if you're feeling not in a good place. And reach out to that person. Because you never know. You may be thinking, oh, they don't want to hear from me. And you may just be a godsend for them. So, have a fantastic day. Grace, thank you for being there always. Get the kettle on, I'm coming in. Lots of love to all of you. And I'll see you again. I can't even remember. When are we getting together again? Today's Thursday. I'm losing track of the days. I think we're getting together on Monday at 10 o'clock. Monday, 10 o'clock. I'll come up with something lovely for us to doodle. Lots of love. Enjoy. And don't eat too much. I'm piling on the weight at the moment, like piling it on. So, hands up. Who's with me in January? We've got to pile it off again. We even started a Facebook. We'll have to dig it out, start the Facebook page up again in January and get back on the old diet wagon. Who's with me? Grace, put your hand up. Love you. Bye.